Hi, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. Could I get your first name, last name, and your title?
My name is Deneice Leigh. I'm the founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri Convention here in Houston, Texas.
Awesome. Could you briefly tell us a little bit about what Anime Matsuri is and what the convention is all about exactly?
Okay, Anime Matsuri is the annual anime and Japanese pop culture convention here in Houston. And we've been doing this for 15 years. So it is one of the largest events in the nation for its kind. Yes. And
Awesome. And
people
how
from all
long?
over, yes, sorry, 15 years is how long it's been going on. And people from all over the world actually have come to Anime Matsuri. In 2019, our last event, there was about 30 different countries that attended Anime Matsuri.
Wow.
Yes.
So you don't get mostly just local residents. What sort of things, I guess, attract them?
Gosh, a lot. We do get more local than residents than anything, Houstonians in particular, but we've had many attend from all over the world. So it is an international gathering. Gosh, the convention has been going on for 15 years, and it's a special year, as you can see, because due to coming out of the pandemic and whatnot. So it's been a whirlwind.
Well, and I understand that last year you guys couldn't hold the convention because of COVID. So how are you guys preparing for this weekend's convention?
Oh, we've been preparing not just like recently, we've been preparing probably almost 2 years now for this one convention because of last year it didn't happen. We never stopped planning actually. We adjusted our plans. So we even had interactive experiences with our fans during that period in last fall in 2020. And we continuously live stream and interact with fans every single week. There's only been 2 weeks out of the whole year and a half that we have not done live stream with our fans. So it's been still in the preparation. In the beginning of this year, our team, our staff have been still meeting, and it started in-person meeting at the beginning of this year. So every week, every Wednesday, we have a meeting. So it's been
That's
nonstop.
Well, how do you guys sleep?
We
This
don't. We're actually our hashtag is hashtag team no sleep. So we don't sleep through the weekend of the convention or that week of or after even, but we do have a long hours because John and I, my husband and I, who founded the convention and run it, we have also been in contact with Japanese and international guests throughout this whole year constantly. So we do go by their time schedule as well. So they're 14 hours ahead. So you can imagine we have meetings in the middle of the night sometimes too.
Wow, yeah.
Yes.
So what are the things that I mean, from a planning perspective, what are some of
Yes.
the things you're most excited about for the convention?
Oh, there's so many exciting things I think that we anticipate and we've been looking forward to finally putting it into action at the convention. And one of the biggest highlights I want to say is the new debut of our outdoor festival, our outdoor night festival called Tenjin Festival. And Tenjin means the sky. Is a sky god. And so we're hoping that the skies will open for the anime fans and Japanese culture fans. This is a cultural festival outside, and it's going to have programming from people like cultural performances, kabuki, shamisen. We're going to have interviews with our sumo wrestlers that we're bringing. There's taiko drums. There's festival games. Similar to the Japan festival, but this is our version of it. And we're also including a Japanese beer garden this year outside on Discovery Green Park, across the street from our convention center where we're hosting the convention. That's not a Anime Matsuri badge exclusive, so it is open to the public. So we're very excited about that. A lot of work has gone into that. And so much effort and permitting and licensing and all that stuff. So it's been quite a whirlwind for that. And a lot of indoor activities as well. So one of the biggest events that I'm excited for is our club event called Club AM. and it's basically like a DJ concert. Token Monster is hosting that and is our headliner for that. We have a huge fashion show, cosplay contest. We have a huge also artist alley. Hundreds, over 300 artists from all over the U.S. Participating. But the best part I want to say about the convention that I'm really excited about is our exhibit hall. And it includes like the biggest anime and Itasha car show called Import Reactor. And we recreated a Shibuya crossing, which is the most, you know, famous intersection in the world. And lots of exhibitors from, again, all over the United States having participating this year, probably about 200 exhibitors. So it's pretty amazing. And that's what I'm really excited for. On the planning perspective. It's a lot of work, but it's also extremely worthwhile when we see it all come together.
I think you probably already answered it, but what's the thing that fans should look forward to the most?
Oh my gosh. I think fans are just looking forward to coming together again. Reunion of sorts for cosplay, for, you know, anime fans, Japanese cultural fans. They're really excited about the exhibit hall and artists alley this year, which is where our artists are. And we take over all 3 levels of the convention. There's all kinds of things going on. I think the fans are just, again, coming together again is one thing. Excited for cosplaying again, which is, you know, costume and play, and being able to interact with others of their same, you know, the geek culture again, which is what Anime Matsuri seems to be coming together for lately. So I think everything. We asked this question in our social media and Instagram stories and whatnot, and everybody has been answering. Our fans have been answering everything from cosplays to like buying merch to our Godzilla store actually that we have. To Good Smile Racing, which is another huge industry company that we're working with. And it's just exciting to see everyone planning for this and, you know, saving up for it and finally coming together this week.
Well, and I hope I don't make any enemies with you or any of the anime fans out there when I say I'm not a huge anime fan, but it sounds like you guys have a lot of cool things that people that aren't necessarily fans of anime could enjoy as well. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have a lot of actually, we give homage this year to games as well and comic. And the reason we're taking that different angle also is because these are Japanese creators of some of these things. We have an awesome new exhibit that we're going to be creating and exhibiting for in the exhibit hall is the eStream booth, and there's going to be statues from Japan for the anime crowd, but these are life-size statues. I want to say like almost 10 feet tall statue. And then there's also Metal Gear Solid that we're giving homage to. So that's an exciting booth that people will like to probably visit. There's also a Batman booth, which I'm not going to say what it is yet because it's going to be a surprise for people. But there's this company called Prime One Studio. They create statues for this specific booth as well. So yes, not just anime. There's comic related activities. There's, you know, costumes, you know, creativity and costumes. There's people that are interested in, whether you're interested in Disney, Star Wars, you're interested in Marvel, you're interested in music and whatnot. There's something for everyone, games, whatever, even arcade games.
Cool. And I want to circle back to something you mentioned. You said some fans might be
I think you got
eager
cut
to
out.
be out in the open again after some of these restrictions.
Yes.
Will there be any safety protocols in place, or what's the plan?
So the plan is to actually go by.
I was saying.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that, everybody.
Okay.
I was saying I want to circle back to something you mentioned earlier about how people are eager to get back together. Even though lots of people are vaccinated, the city's lifted its restrictions. Will there be any safety protocols in place, or what's the plan?
The plan is actually going by state guidelines and city guidelines as well. And it has been that masks are encouraged, especially in the convention center, because it is an indoor venue. But that's what we're going by is these protocols that the city and the state actually has put in place. So masks are encouraged and not mandatory. And we're also going to be at not limited to any capacity. So we are fully open as well for that. And they're sanitizing stations and whatnot. There's no necessarily social distancing involved or whatnot. It is, of course, everyone's encouraged again to wear masks, but it's not mandatory. I think we paused for a moment. There we go. I think you're back.
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Again, sorry.
It's okay. No worries.
Hopefully we can edit that out.
Sure. No worries.
Anyway,
no problem.
Could you repeat what you were saying?
Yeah, so we're just mainly going by state guidelines, which is the masks are encouraged and for everyone, and it's not going to be limited to capacity at any capacity. So we're not limiting the number of people coming into the convention, but there are sanitizing stations and whatnot, and of course we encourage everyone to be safe. But we do have first aid and medics available during the convention as well.
So you said masks are going to be encouraged because it's going to be an indoor activity, but it'll also be, you said there will be some stuff outdoors as well?
Yeah, so outdoors is available if outdoor events and whatnot. We have huge food trucks as vendors outside as well during the festival and stays late at night as well. But no, we don't have restrictions in terms of also capacity is what I mentioned at the end.
Is that because you guys are expecting a huge turnout?
We didn't know what to expect this year because we are being the first event at the George R. Brown convention to be held at this capacity, taking over all 3 levels of the convention center. So we are the largest event, first at the convention center in our city. But not only that, for the anime convention community, we are the first large event to be hosted in the United States. So we are not limiting the amount because we do have the space. There's about 2 million square footage at the convention center. So it's a lot of space. I don't think there's going to be a capacity. We have to worry about capacity.
Are you expecting any local politicians to make a surprise appearance?
Oh, absolutely. But we actually have something scheduled by 2 politicians, I guess you can say. One is the Japanese Consul General of Japan. The Consul General of Japan in Houston, Mr. Fukushima, will be present for both the festival, Tenjin Festival, and at our opening ceremonies on Friday at 11. And our mayor again, Mayor Turner, will be attending this Friday as well. And we got that confirmation recently. So we're really excited to have him back. And hopefully, he can be in cosplay again.
Wait, hold on. He came in cosplay once?
Yes, he actually came in cosplay 3 times.
Okay, well, I'm hoping for that now. we should be doing excited. That's the story.
Yeah, for sure. That's something to see. We can't wait for our mayor to greet our attendees again. So he'll be doing a welcoming as well.
And this is going to be at the George R. Brown Convention Center from Friday, July. Give me the dates again.
So July 8th through the 11th is our 4-day weekend convention, starting with the outside and also in some of the indoor events at night and programming. But the technical exhibit hall, where when that opens, is on Friday, and that's the opening ceremonies hosted by myself, the Consul General of Japan, and our mayor hosted at the opening ceremonies at 11 a.m. on Friday, and runs all the way to Sunday, 4 p.m. is when the convention center closes. So it's really exciting to see things come together again and
Are
having events.
Are tickets still available, or?
Absolutely. Tickets are available on animematsuri.com, but also on our app. We have a very intuitive, interactive, and informative app. It has also highlights of where everything is going to be located. It's information from details of operating hours of the convention to programming. Our complete convention schedule is only available on the app, and you can purchase your badge and tickets on our app as well.
We'll make sure to have links to that on the web story.
Great, thank you.
Do you have any other social links that people should follow you guys on?
Yes, we're at Anime Matsuri, ANIMEMATSURI. And also, I also have Instagram and Facebook under Trinity Reload. So I think some people might like the behind the scenes stuff that I post on Instagram. So hopefully people can enjoy that.
I will be giving you guys a follow right after this. So
yay, thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to? Yeah, no problem. Is there anything else you want to add before we conclude?
Gosh, it's been a really challenging year, and we absolutely are grateful to the city of Houston to bring the convention scene back with ours kicking it off. And we're grateful that our fans have been with us and through this whole thing. What we did for 2020, because we didn't have the convention, is that for anyone that rolled over with us, we gave not just 1 year worth of the convention, but 2 years. We're the only convention that has given 2 years worth of rollovers for people that stayed with us. And so we really appreciate our fans, and we hope that everyone can come out to enjoy a little bit of glimpse of what Japan and pop culture is like, and support all our exhibitors, vendors, including our food vendors and everything that's happening. Just the fans to enjoy themselves and make it memorable and make it quite an experience to come. So I really, really appreciate anyone that would like to attend Anime Matsuri this year.
I'm sure they'll love it. I'm already excited for it. I'll be working, yes. But once I sign off, I'll be on the way. So
excellent. We have a great nightlife. So I think you're gonna definitely enjoy that for sure.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much, Deneice, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, everyone, and hopefully you can come to Anime Matsuri.
Bye.
Bye-bye.